You know, this almost seems like an extension of the battle of the sexes that have been around since before I was born. And I think this, if you can't, there's an old saying that if you can't beat them, join them. Makes you wonder a little bit if maybe some of that is what is going on. At the same time, being direct, most of the time, guys are more direct than women, and women are more in tune to sensibilities of others, of not touching stepping on people's toes in a mental capacity with words. Not all women. My grandmother, she was going to tell you what was on her mind, whether what you thought or whatever. If it was going to, you think it's going to hurt you emotionally or whatever. She's going to tell you what's on her mind. She's going to tell you what's in the wrong, and if you're in the wrong, and what is what. This is this. I mean, she's not around anymore, so she would probably be at her wit's end with all the crap that we're listening to and hearing in today's society. I just tell you that outright. But so it's not a complete kind of thing that, I mean, I'm being very vague, I will admit that. But at the same time, I kind of wonder if this is an attack on being directness. And it's been around since, well, before, to me, it really started centering on the 90s about controlling our language and thought police and the Clinton era and all that mess, et cetera, et cetera. Being afraid to say stuff to your kids or disciplining your own kids under your own roof, et cetera, et cetera. So it all seemed to stem from that era. So I just had that thought, that popped in my head. What if this is an attack on directness, not being able to be direct and just tell it what it is and say it what it is, that an egg is an egg, and if a kettle is black, it's black, or a chicken is a chicken, it's still a chicken if you put lipstick on it. The whole, or a pig is a pig. Remember that political mess about 30 years ago. So something to think about. And yeah, it's attack on speech. It is that for sure. But could this all be wrapped up on a little bow with the battle of the sexes? Where if you can't win, be them, on top of attacking people from being able to be direct and call things as they are, or as they, as it is, which is a true atrocity on established words with definitions that have been around for centuries. And here we are just tearing everything down, not just politically, not just on a democratic level, not just our democratic republic, etc., our country, what we are, how we define ourselves, etc., etc., this whole identity mess. Things to think about.